The people of the Central African Republic have become used to violence. For months now in Bria, thousands have been forced to live in self-made camps after renewed fighting between rival armed Muslim and Christian groups. The soldiers of the UN struggling to contain a 4-year-old conflict that's never been resolved.
What happened here was terrible. We were forced to bring our children here where they sleep like animals because of the fighting. All we hear are gunshots. We hardly have anything to eat. We have no access to health care. Our houses were burnt down. We have nothing.
The tensions go back to 2013, when interreligious and ethnic violence broke out. Thousands died as Muslim and Christian warlords battled for power and money. Now a nation that's grown too used to grief threatens to again spiral out of control. Since May, fighting has escalated, and it's not just between religions, but different factions within the groups. Hundreds have died, and more than 1 million people have either fled the country or been displaced inside it. The international community is struggling to find a solution. UN troops brought in to keep the peace have lost their lives. 3 Moroccan soldiers, the most recent to be ambushed and killed in July. The UN says more troops are needed to deal with the upsurge in violence.
They were in their village, they were in their cities, they were in their houses. And today, after those attacks, that's the tragedy. And the population here is a hostage of armed groups unless we are able to reverse the trend and unless we are able to change the situation for them.
Divided and poor, Central African Republic's problems reflect years of conflict and mismanagement. France ended its peacekeeping mission to its former colony last year, while confidence in the UN's forces has been damaged by allegations of widespread sexual abuse. Despite the presence of troops, the central government is too weak to control the armed groups outside the capital. It warns that if UN forces aren't bolstered soon, the country could again descend into chaos. Duncan, Crawford, Al Jazeera.